Right, hello. Let's see Terminator Genisys today. And this is a quick review on Terminator. To be honest, wasn't impressed. Well, if I'm going to give it a point, I'd give it 65 out of 100 or 3 out of 5. It was quite lame. Look, the acting was superb. Arnie, the characters, all that brilliant, except when they got into the old John Connor crap. Right, so before you go any further, listen to this. Turn it off now because spoilers are coming. Right, I mean, it starts off you know, with Judgment fucking Day and all that, missiles going off and that, and then suddenly we're going to the future. Carl Reese, John Connor bonding together, you know, going on about to attack Skynet and defeat it, and then they do, and then, you know, a lot of the sort of things between them two being best friends. Find the time chamber, you see the time machine, great scene, next scene, first Terminator gets sent back. Love that bit, sort of takes back to the first movie, fits in. And we end up getting a load of volunteers want to go back to the, you know, Terminator's gone back to assassinate, and then he says to him, I don't know anything beyond this point of time now, it's all unknown, John Connor, knowledge is over. So Carl Reese goes back, but as he's in time machine fucking being sent back, Matt Smith turns up, gets hold of John Connor and infects him with his nanite shit, and we'll leave it at that. So he's at the time machine, he's seen multiple timelines of him as a kid, and he's gone back into the past. So Arnie, the other Terminator turns up, the original one, Arnie's there, the older Terminator, where it's a big fight, she twats him with a gun, we move on. Loads of running about, Carl Reese arrives, a fucking polymorph Terminator's a copper, that's obviously in tribute to Robert Patrick, and you know, the big more running about and guns going off everywhere, and they move on. So they've got this like foundry, they've got the original Terminator body, they melt it down, they take it CPU, guess what they've got in the fucking cellular time machine? Right, okay, right, 1980s. So reminiscent of the fucking TV series. So they get to a big argument, go on to the future, 2017, 1997. He's telling about his visions, and well, he was time travelling. Other Terminator fucking turns up, the acid bath pit, big factory, that old Arnie and Polymorph gets destroyed, just melt it down, usual shit. Then they decide to travel back to 2017 because he said something about fucking there's no future, rubbing around about a road being straight and no looking back. She trusts him to go to the future. And Arnie's there, he's stuck in traffic 30 years on. They get picked up by Homeland Security. There's all this going on. And then anyway, when Arnie turns up with big fucking teddy bear, you know, you're laughing, there's a lot of funny moments, great mechanics. I mean, the cast is cool, right, the cast is cool. But the story is so fucking lame, right? So anyway, they escape from Homeland Place, hospital where they're being held. Gets to the bumper, John fucking Connor, and it all comes out, he's a fucking Terminator, murderous Skynet, and they're a new life form, and they're going to protect baby Skynet. So anyway, we're getting into Miles Dyson. You remember Miles Dyson, the scientist that created Skynet? Fucking, they've got the son of Miles Dyson, and he's created an app called Genisys. So anyway, loads more running about. Oh, John Connor turns up, he tries killing them all, fucking blows up. But he's saying, I can kill you, and the future's got to happen, I'm unstoppable. All that bollocks, you go into evolution, man and machine and all that. So anyway, get past that, and they're running about, more running about, bombs and guns and police and that. We get an helicopter battle, more funny moments with Arnie trying to be funny. I don't mind Arnie, you know, most of them that come back 20 years to do a film, you normally think how sad, but Arnie, respect to him, he fits in this beautifully. And that's it, they're in Cyberdyne, big punch up, they're running around planting bombs, obviously starting to fancy each other. Arnie turns up, big fight, and they activate time machine in Cyberdyne. All the energy, because they're not organic, fucking blows up. Arnie's torso gets thrown out of his head, crashes into fucking polymorph shit, and obviously, we'll leave that for a second. They run into a bunker, a big explode, Cyberdyne's destroyed, it's gone. I mean, all the Cyberdyne's wiped out. They're in this bunker, two big polymorph metal claws come through the door, turn it over, Arnie, I'm updated, because he had a CPU. And that's the film. And they drive off, meet little Carl Reese, do a bit of bonding, and then they fuck off down the road saying the future's unknown, it's a new world. And that's it. It's sort of interesting where that's going to go, because obviously there could be other Terminators out there for all we know. I mean, it could be anything. Timeline's been changed. You know, and just at the end after credits, you just see a holographic Skynet stood there, and that's it. That's your big fucking finale. And that's it. So the film itself, action scenes superb. You're into guns and bullets and explosions. This has got it in the fucking sun. It never stops for a minute. It's constantly going on. And the attraction between her and him is really good. It keeps you focused. But what I find with the old film is the story kills it. They nicked so much from the TV series about. You remember the first episode when they're travelling to the future? That really annoyed me, and the old John Connor Skynet shit. I mean, they could have done something different. You know what I mean? So I'm going to give this 3 out of 5. You know what I mean? That for me was the disappointment. Everything else about the film's good. And I mean, I wouldn't go see it again, but I would watch it on Blu-ray. So please share some videos, subscribe. See you on the next vid. Hasta la vista, baby. That's my review of Terminator.